It's group therapy on the Y94 Morning Playhouse.
Well, visit a little bit this morning with Playhouse family member Lindsay so she can get your sage advice. Playhouse family. Lindsay, what's happening?
Well, I'm having a rough week.
Okay.
My boyfriend wants to send flowers to his ex-wife for Valentine's Day.
Your boyfriend wants to send flowers to his ex-wife for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Is there more context to this? Like, why?
It's kind of, it's innocent. He says he respects her. She's the mother of his children, and that she works hard and takes good care of them, and he just wants to send her flowers. But, I mean, am I wrong for kind of having a hard time for this?
Now, do you believe it is entirely, like, because they have kids together that he wants to do this? You don't think that there's ulterior motives on his end?
I don't think so. I hope not. I mean, maybe I'm just misreading this. I don't know, but I think it's innocent, but it's still my spidey senses are making me a little nervous. So. All
right. Well, we'll kind of see what people would do if in your situation they just let it go, or if they'd raise a stink. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. Well, I think first and foremost, it's not really from him, right? They're from their shared children. So in that respect, I think maybe just leave it be.
That's what I was thinking when she was saying he was doing this. I was like, oh, they must have kids together.
Uh-huh.
And then it also looks good in the kids' eyes. Like, my dad's still doing this for my mom. I think he's setting up just like a good foundation on how relationships should be. However, if I was the girlfriend, would I like that? Absolutely not. So I get you feeling upset about it, but you need to see the larger picture of it, that he's not doing it because he's romantically interested in her. He had that chance. Obviously, it didn't work out, and that's why he's with you. That's what you need to remind yourself.
I would think for, like, Mother's Day and Father's Day, there's an age range where, if the kids if they don't have their own funds and they're not capable of going to the store, which is most children, you're going to be helping. I guess I don't know, is Valentine's Day meant to be the same? And are you, like, showing up with a bouquet of flowers and they're signed from, like, Tim? Or are you saying, here, kids, here's some flowers for your mom from you, or they're, getting delivered and they're signed from the kids? There's ways to do it where it's more appropriate than others.
I do agree. Yeah. Is he on Valentine's Day going over spending time? Because that would be like, the flowers were enough. You send them from the kids. You don't need to hand deliver them and then have dinner with her.
Got you some oils and candles, from the kids.
Okay, that would be weird.
Some rose petals from the kids. Thought I'd take you out for a candlelit dinner, just the two of us from the kids.
No.
Wait, what now? A text club immediate response, ABK.
People surprisingly are not for it. Someone said, nope, red flag. It would be weird if they didn't have kids, but if they have kids, yeah, you should just back off the subject. Someone said, nope, she's an ex for a reason. The kiddos can give it to her, but not him.
Safe to say we have probably a lot of blended families, blended relationships in the Playhouse family, so we can get a lot of feedback for you there, Lindsay. 237, it's text 35270. She's a little uneasy. Her boyfriend does have kids. I kind of wish maybe you'd mentioned the ages. Kids with his ex, and is going to send flowers or get flowers for Valentine's Day. And he's like, it's being implied as probably from the kids, not from him. Would you be cool with that if you were her?
Y94 Morning Playhouse.
Y94.
Playhouse in the morning, Y94, 7:33 in the morning.
Chime in now. It's group therapy on the Y94 Morning Playhouse.
Looking for your feedback this morning is Playhouse family member Lindsay. Here's why.
My boyfriend wants to send flowers to his ex-wife for Valentine's Day. It's innocent. He says he respects her. She's the mother of his children, and that she works hard and takes good care of them, and he just wants to send her flowers. But, I mean, am I wrong for kind of having a hard time for this?
237, it's text 35270. Is it wrong that she's kind of uncomfortable? Would you be cool with
Okay,
it?
so personally, if it were me, I would have to, I would obviously be a little bit annoyed and or jealous, but I would have to just push those feelings down and push them aside because that's the mother of his children. And so you have to give respect where respect is due.
All right, perfect. Thank you. What are we seeing for text there, ABK?
Someone said, I would absolutely be okay with it. I would go shopping, throw in a few extra things for her as well. Someone else saying it was super wonderful. He must have such a good relationship with her even after their relationship changed. I think it shows you that you're in a good relationship with a great person. And someone is pointing out the fact that he's open and honest about doing this, I don't think it should be an issue. If he was hiding it, then that could be a red flag.
Yeah, if it is what he claims it is, and it's just like, no, it's from the kids, they're trying to help him out. I mean, he might just be a really great guy. Mm-hmm. And nice that he has that co-parenting relationship. Hello.
I don't know. Like, that's a tough one. Like, because I get that it's weird that your man's buying flowers for another woman, but if they got kids, they have to keep it cool, and they have to keep it, like, cordial, you know what I mean? Like, I guess it really depends on what they... To me, look, if they got kids, it's just flowers. Keep an eye out if there's anything else you need to be worried about. But I say let the flowers slide.
So in your mind, if it stops with the flowers, it stops with the flowers. If he also wants to take her out for dinner, maybe we should have a conversation.
You know, I grew up in a broken family, and it's like it's really important for your dad and your mom to be cool, even if they're not together.
All right, perfect. Hey, man, I really appreciate you calling in this morning. Hi there.
I think I can give him more advice on the way to buy some suitcases so that he can also pack his things on his way over there to deliver those flowers, because he will be leaving my house.
Does it change it for you at all that they do have kids together? Or?
Well, in that case, I would advise him to take the kids to buy shopping for flowers for her and give the flowers to the kids to give to the mom on behalf of them.
Okay. Yeah, and we kind of talked about that, too. It's maybe the safe bet, right? Send it through the kids. Don't sign it from you. Any final thoughts as far as the texts go?
Yeah, someone said she has every right to feel uncomfortable. However, my ex and I buy gifts for each other for Valentine's Day. He'll give me flowers from him and the kids, my favorite candy. I'll buy him candy or a gift card for him and his girlfriend. Now, when he did have a girlfriend, she hated it and insisted that it stopped. And he did listen because they fought over it, and I told him to respect her. Our kids ended up resenting her, and their relationship ended because our kids didn't like her. And someone else said, I think it's a very sweet gesture. It's nice that he's doing it. You can tell he's a caring person. Maybe you do tell him that it bothers you, but you kind of have to get over it.
Now, it does sound like you're kind of, if you have a plan here, it sounds like you're just going to bite your tongue and see what happens. Trust from the kids. That's what my note says anyway.
I am. It's just uncomfortable and a little weird for me.
On the bright side, I mean, if he's getting her flowers, he's going to have to do pretty good by you.
That's what I'm saying. You better bring it.
And she's not going to get celebrated in quite the same way you might on Valentine's Day, right?
No, she's not.
It does sound like you're doing a very respectful job of kind of learning how to patrol the turbulent seas of dating somebody that's got kids with somebody else. So good luck with that, and way to be understanding, all right? Have a happy Valentine's Day, okay?
Thank you.
Thanks, Lindsay. Appreciate it. I mean, how great do you look, though, if you're just like, oh, no, cool. That's great you're doing that with the kids.
I do think if he doesn't get you flowers, then you can kind of get a little upset. That is a good point. He needs to be doing something for you as well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you don't get spoiled tomorrow, tell on her.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.